Welcome the panel here to the Art Therapy for Dementia event, which is organised by Multicultural Arts and Media Centre in collaboration with community organisations, and supported by Greater Manchester, Lancashire and South Cumbria Clinical Networks and Senate, Clinical Commissioning Group, Haywood, Milton and Rochdale, Social Investment Fund and Link for Life, who are committed to engaging with patients, carers and members of the public in promoting awareness of dementia and mental health well-being. What MAMC has done over the many years is to bring people together from all backgrounds and engage in real projects. The prevalence of dementia worldwide is that there is a case of dementia every 7 seconds.
I always think that dementia is the cruelest of illnesses. If you've got diabetes or heart trouble, you know what's the matter with you.
Thank you also to everybody else who's turned up today. And I was quite surprised when I walked in the room to see so many people here coming together to discuss and talk about dementia.
Getting back to dementia, we're opening what is the very first unit in the Northwest. We've done a huge amount of research about dementia and medicine. We've got a very strong belief in the governing body board in the CCG that we use a test, and the test is, what would I want my grandmother to look like? What would I want the service my grandmother would need and deserve?
One of the reasons why I'm really pleased that we're having this date here today, because dementia in the Asian community and the BME community, the issues facing BME communities, the issues that's facing you and people in this room, basically, in a sense on it.
The outcomes for this session today is to increase awareness and knowledge of dementia-friendly communities, become dementia friends, involve in linking and working on a long-term basis on a wider Greater Manchester and Lancashire level.
Our main role is to bring people together, people like you that's in the room, from the service providers, patients, carers, members of the public, voluntary organisations, and we help to facilitate all of you coming together to work collaboratively.
A third of people over 95 have dementia. It's rarely acknowledged that this is a physical disease that's slowly destroying brain cells, and dementia is not a natural part of ageing.
This is sort of a very important event. I know that in my family, distant relations have had people who have had dementia, and how devastating it can be to the families and to the relations, how it affects them.
When you hear the word dementia, what do you immediately think of?
The elderly,
Forgetfulness. You know, that it's quite complex really. It's not a single strand. It's quite a complex issue and it needs to be understood more.
Dementia is one of the biggest issues that we're facing within the population, so is mental health. And creating a network within the voluntary sector, people like yourself to take it forward. I do want to give credit to Saba because he's been the energy behind it. We started this in Rochdale, now we're bringing it into Oldham, and with your help, hopefully it'll become a Greater Manchester one and a wider one.
What we could do to get this group out there, about sharing information, because I know some organisations can be a bit precious about things, but if you make those links, you can actually see that you can help each other in a way.
I think today's session was really useful for us all to meet up. There are different people involved in working with older people. It was a really good networking opportunity, and it was really good to establish that there are a lot of passionate people within the borough and wider who are all now trying to come together to do what we can.
Networking is about making time and commitment. By doing so, what am I getting in return? It's about your perspective to make a change.
We decided to think about it as a whole network, as well as things that we could add as individuals also. So we feel that the strengths that we give as a network, we've got people with various expertise, people from different backgrounds. It's great to hear what different things people can do and what they can bring to the network and what the varied expertise can do for, you know, other establishments.
Today, Mr. Silver came in our mosque to explain to you about the dementia and a lot of people they don't know about dementia.
I've really enjoyed the session so far. It's made me very aware of why we all need to be made more aware of dementia, and the fact that people in the BME groups are not being assessed and treated as they should be.
So far I've really enjoyed the events. It's nice to meet so many people that are living with dementia, and also those who are caring for and helping them, from solicitors through to people who provide walking sticks, etc., and also people who just give good care advice. So it's been fantastic so far.
The event so far has been very, very good, very interesting and knowledgeable.
I think going through the Dementia Friends session, they're going to get a lot out of it.
It's been an excellent launch. The presentations, the speeches we've had have all given us information, have all been positive.
I think that it was a very impressive get-together, and I think what the Multicultural Arts and Media Centre does is to get the whole community together. I'm very impressed with it, and I'll go along with it, and any help I can give as a local councillor, I'll be helping with the project.
I endorse that. I endorse that.
Yeah, that's